Hey everyone and welcome. Are you ready to unlock a brand new superpower? I'm talking about a storytelling superpower, the present perfect tense. Now, I know it sounds a little bit complicated, but trust me, it's actually super simple. And the best part, you're already using it all the time. So let's jump right in.
Okay, so first up, I've got a question for you. Just think about this for a second. Have you ever ridden a bicycle? It doesn't matter if you learned yesterday or years ago. Just picture that moment in your head. All right, how about this one? Have you ever been to the seaside? Felt that warm sand between your toes and built a huge, amazing sandcastle? I can almost see you nodding along right now. Yeah, me too.
Okay, last one, I promise. Have you ever bitten into your absolute favorite snack? Maybe it's a hot samosa or a sweet laddu, and just felt completely happy? Of course you have. See? All these questions. You've been using this kind of grammar your entire life without even realizing it. So what's the big secret connecting all these questions? Well, they're all about linking something that happened in the past to what's happening right now. It's almost like a time bridge?
And that's really the main idea here. The present perfect tense is just a cool way to talk about something that happened before, but it still matters now. It has some kind of connection to the present.
Let's really picture this. Imagine there's an island called past. Everything you've ever done is on that island. And right here, where you are, is the now island. Well, the present perfect tense, that's the bridge that connects the two. Think about it. You have ridden a bicycle on the past island, and because of that, you know how to ride it on the now island. See the connection?
Okay, so now for the really cool part. How do we build these time bridges ourselves? It's not as hard as it sounds. In fact, there's a kind of secret formula, and we're going to break it down right now. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Seriously. Step 1, you choose your person. I, you, he, they, whoever. Step 2, pick the right little helper word. It's either going to be have or has. And for step 3, you just add the special past version of your action word. We call it the past participle, but don't worry about the fancy name.
So with these action words, some are super easy. You just stick an ed on the end. Like laugh becomes laughed. Simple, right? But then you have the tricky ones. These guys like to change their whole look. So break turns into broken, and eats becomes eaten. There's no real rule for these tricky ones. You just kind of have to get to know them.
All right, you've totally got the formula down. You're basically an expert. But now, let's add a little bit of magic, a little sparkle to our sentences to make our stories even more interesting.
Let's take a word like already. Picture this. You're at the beach with your friend. You've just started looking for some nice shells. But then your friend runs up with a bucket that's completely full and says, "Wow, I have already collected so many." That word, already, tells you it happened super fast, maybe even faster than you expected. Okay, 2 more magic words that are super useful are for and since. It's actually really simple. You use for when you're talking about a length of time. How long? Like, we have driven for 9 hours. But you use since when you're talking about the starting point. For example, he has known her since 2005. That's when it started, and it's still true today.
Okay, I think I've done enough talking. Now it is your turn to be the hero. We're going to try building some of these sentences together. What do you say? You ready? All right, let's look at our first challenge. The sentence is simple. She reads the book. Now, using our secret formula, how can we change this to show that she's finished reading and that action is connected to the present? Go on. Take a moment to think about it.
Got it? The answer is she has read the book. Perfect.
We use has because we're talking about she. And here's a tricky part. The word read is spelled the same, but we say it like read. Awesome job.
You are on a roll. Let's do one more. How about this one? They go to the zoo. How would we change that sentence? Remember the formula. Who are you talking about, and what's the special form of the action word?
And the answer is, they have gone to the zoo. Exactly. We use have this time because the person is they, and gone is that special, tricky form of go. You're getting this.
Okay, let's shake things up a little bit. How about a mini challenge? I actually pulled this one right out of a puzzle. It's a fun way to see what we've learned. So here's the clue. You have to fill in the blank. The sentence is, today we have blank TV. And the action word you need is watch. So what word goes in that blank space? And the answer is watched. Today we have watched TV. Yes, that was one of the easy ones, right? You just add ed. See? You're a total pro at this. And just like that, you've done it. You learned the secret formula, you've practiced it, you now officially have a new storytelling superpower. So let's just do a super quick review of everything you can do now. Okay, so what did we learn? First, you now know how to build that awesome time bridge connecting the past and the present. You've got the secret formula down. It's just has or have plus that special verb form. You even know how to add those magic words like already, never, for, and since to make your stories even better. You are absolutely ready to share your own experiences. So, I want to leave you with one final thought. What is one amazing story you have lived? What's something cool you've done that you can share with someone today using this brand new superpower? Really think about it, and then go tell someone your story. Thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll catch you next time.